My name is Dan Ginter. I'm the president of the Coweta Falls chapter of Georgia Society of the Sons of the American Revolution here in Columbus, Georgia. And today, in conjunction with Park Hill Cemetery and some other organizations, we're going to perform a Memorial Day service for our fallen veterans. And we're going to post this on YouTube, so please stay tuned.
Sousa sailed back home from a long European vacation. The inspiration for this march was born of a combination of homesickness, fond memories of his time as leader of the Marine Band, and his stirring recollection.
Morning. On behalf of Coweta Falls Chapter Georgia Society of the Sons of the American Revolution and Park Hill Cemetery, we thank you for your participation in the solemn ceremony. I want to recognize the organizations who have placed a wreath here in honor of our beloved men and women. They are Daughters of Colonial America, George Walton Chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, Oglethorpe Chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, Lucy Spell Rayford Society, Children of the American Revolution, United States Daughters of 1812, and Chapter 7, Disabled American Veterans. And now, Bill Pruitt, our chaplain, will give us a prayer for the fallen.
Thank you, Danny. Let us pray. God of our fathers, our nation pauses today to remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice. From those first casualties in the American Revolution until the most recent in the war in Afghanistan, we are indebted to those brave men and women who fought for us, who fought for our freedoms, who fought and gave the all, who made the ultimate sacrifice, who gave their lives. Many of them are buried in cemeteries such as this. Many are buried in cemeteries across the globe. Others, their remains known but to God. We are here today to honor them. We are here to remember them. They are never far from our thoughts and our prayers. We ask that you bless their souls. We ask that you help us to never forget them. We honor them today. Let us remember that today is about more than being just a holiday. It is a solemn holiday. It is a day to remember those who died fighting for the freedoms which you and I enjoy today. It is more than a day of burgers and beaches and guns. It is to remember the fallen who made this nation so great. We thank you for all who have gathered today, who are helping us to commemorate them, and for the vast amount of support we've ever received. Let us go forth and not forget the purpose of this holiday. It is in your Son's name we pray. Amen.
Memorial Day is an American holiday observed on the last Monday of May, honoring the men and women who died while serving in the U.S. military. Originally known as Decoration Day, it originated in the years following the Civil War and became an official federal holiday in 1971. The name Memorial Day goes back to 1882, but the older name didn't disappear until after World War II. It wasn't until 1967 that federal law declared Memorial Day the official name. Major General John A. Logan, commander of the Grand Army of the Republic, an organization of Union veterans, gave an address in honor of the commemorative holiday. On May 5, 1868, General Logan issued General Order Number 11, which set aside May 30, 1868, for the purpose of strewing with flowers, or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country during the late rebellion. The orders expressed hope that the observance would be kept up from year to year while a survivor of the war remains to honor the memory of his departed comrades. On May 30th, 1870, Major General John A. Logan, in an address, said, "This Memorial Day, on which we decorate their graves with the tokens of love and affection, is no idle ceremony with us, to pass away an hour, but it brings back to our minds in their vividness the fearful conflicts of that terrible war in which they fell as victims. Let us then all unite in the solemn feelings of the hour and tender with our flowers the warmest sympathies of our souls. Let us revive our patriotism and love of country by this act and strengthen our loyalty by the example of the noble dead around us." In 2000, Congress established a national moment of remembrance, which asked Americans to pause for 1 minute at 3 p.m. local time in an act of national unity. The time was chosen because 3 p.m., as Congress stated, is the time when most Americans are enjoying their freedoms on a national holiday. Let us take this day to give thanks and honor to the men and women from the American Revolution to the present who made the great sacrifice so that we can have the freedoms we have today. And now, please join Janet Maple, Connie Ushery, and Jan Hyatt as they sing the national anthem and 2 patriotic songs. You may stay in your vehicle or stand next to it as you sing.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, blood shed is grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the
Thank you, ladies. Now, the Coweta Falls chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution will fire a gun salute, followed by the playing of taps.
Forward, attention, forward, march. Color guard, halt. Make ready. And fire. Prime and load. Make ready. And fire. Prime and load. Make ready. And fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today. This concludes our ceremony.